Alright guys, we're gonna have a long video and it's gonna be all over the place. Okay, I apologize, but you guys know this channel is not scripted. It's never been. I think of an idea in my head and I say, oh, you know what, let me go sit down and let me turn that camera on, push that button, and I start talking to you guys. I feel like I get to hang out with you guys, and that's the beautiful thing about this channel. It's been really fun. Okay, let's start with disclaimers 1 and 2. Disclaimer 1, this was sent to me by the team NOVRITSCH. The designer reached out to me, liked the channel, hey, you want to review the SSP5? And I said, yeah, sure, why not? Didn't hit me with any weird rules, nothing. I can tell why, because he was confident in his ability to create something really good. You can check the other videos. They sent me a big box, review thing. Some things sucked, and this, excellent. But other things, yeah, you know, the toolbox was dumb, and the maintenance thing, there's this thing I didn't like, but that's not his division. This is his product. This is what I was curious about and I wanted to see. Okay, so that's disclaimer 1. It was sent to me for free, but you guys know, he knows, there's no bullshit on this channel. Okay, anyone new to the channel, welcome to the channel. I'm an airsoft pistol primary nuthead. Okay, meaning this is my primary choice of, you know, airsoft gun for playing airsoft. It's not an AEG or anything else. It was pistols that I'm playing with mainly. You got it? So that's my mindset coming into this world. If I like something, I'm going to tell you about it, and I'm going to scream to the world about it. Okay, I support companies that pushed outside of that rectangle box that we all live in with the airsoft world. Okay, but if something is bad, I'm gonna tell you straight up as dog ass. This is why. This is the better option. All right, you can see I literally butchered the these guys, and they're on the wall of shame now. Okay, these guys right here, wall of shame. Okay, someone left in the comment, and I think that's what we're doing. We're gonna have a wall of shame. Okay, charging that much money for something that's a subpar product, so that's what you get with this channel. Okay, there's going to be no bullshit here. I'm an old man, and you know, I think sometimes people say old heads is, you know, they're just unfiltered, and that's what I am. Okay, second one, I consider myself to be an idiot, and I'm trying to learn and become a better version of myself every day and work hard. This is one area where I've been suffering a lot, and I'm having a hard time, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. My health is not good. I'm fat and out of shape, and I haven't found the motivation to get healthier, and I'm trying to beat that challenge. I am not playing airsoft with this. Okay, what you guys are getting from me is the experience, my 15-20 years of experience buying products, testing them over the years, and lots of it was playing, but I started slowing down when things were going bad, and I've been making mistakes and not being responsible and accountable for myself. So the bag and a half that I've been putting through this is purely IPSC style shooting. Okay, I managed to go buy this. I'm gonna upload the video, and you guys will see if you like it or not. I don't like it. It looks too weird. It's like, I don't know if it's because I'm like so tall and my arms are long. It just looks weird. I'll upload it, and you guys can tell me what you think of it. I feel like I need it to come from like my neck or my eyes or something, but I haven't been able to figure it out. But it is IPSC style shooting. Most range possible is like 50 feet, but even back then, guys, when I was playing, I'm not shooting at that much range. My goal was always to position myself to be relatively close. I'm not taking long range shots, and if I was, that was occasional, and I would have 7-inch builds for HSP. HSP was 400 FPS with 2.0s. That was the most I could build out of it, and that was 6-7 inch builds I could do. So take this video with a grain of salt. It's IPSC style shooting. For IPSC style, I have little small poppers. You'll see them in the video. You'll get an idea of what I've been doing. This came out on a fishing hunting trip with me. I've lent it to some friends to shoot. If people say, hey, drop it, see how it does, I don't have a problem doing that. Okay, now I officially do not have a problem taking it apart and doing stuff to it now, and that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, so let's move on to TLDR guys now. TLDR guys, it's going to be hard to really encompass, because I'm literally thinking about this video as we do it. Okay, the only thing I want to take for you guys to take away TLDR, if you want to move on, is this SSP5 is the best out-of-box experience Hi-Capa on the market currently. There is nothing I think that is even close to it. Okay, even with the KP19 being excellent, beautiful, you will catch me buying this. If you were to ask, if you were to throw me on the damn island and say you only get one airsoft pistol for a month, 2 months, or whatever, and I'm gonna give you some gas and BBs, and this is all you can have, I am taking the SSP5. I personally think that everyone that is an airsoft pistol nuthead should own the SSP5. It is affordable, and we're going to talk about that, okay? This is $289, okay? But that is my TLDR. I'm going to go over pros and cons, and then we're going to talk about what I want to upgrade, okay, or work on. So this is going to be a long video. Trying to think if there's anything else I could say for TLDR. No? Okay, I think that's it. Alright, TLDR guys, you're good to go. I'll see you later. Everyone else, signing out. I was looking at the numbers, man. Some of you are actually watching the full videos. I'm surprised. You guys are nuts. You know, sometimes I feel weird that I post these 40-hour freaking videos, but I'm so used to it. Let's put it on down on the bottom. We need to put upgrades. Or not upgrades, but change. Okay. My handwriting is going to be awful, so don't worry about that. It's just the reality. I suck at it. I can only do it nice when I really sit down and I take the time to do it, but we're not trying to do that here. I'm not trying to take 10, 20 hours, okay? Maybe 1 hour, but not that, okay? Let's start off with this. Okay, that's a bold statement to make, right, guys? That I think this is the best Hi-Capa out of the box. I stand by it. And I realized I need to make a video, and I will in the future, about like how I rank pistols in my head. But I think you're going to get a glimpse of it today and why this ranks so high. I need to buy a couple of other pistols. I want to get the CZ75 from KJ Works. Okay, I'm starting to see upgrade parts for it, and to be honest, I'm kind of surprised I didn't see more, because it's a real good gun in IPSC and real steel world. It's amazing. A lot of people use it. I've been using. I know it's not it is, but Tanfolio. I bought the KWC Tanfolio a long time ago. That thing is beautiful, and I have the KJ Works Shadow PO9, I think, is over there. That's an excellent one. Okay, so let's first start off with I probably think the most impressive thing about the SSP5, and this is where I gotta give a round of applause to. Okay, and if you can get it before you get it on the video, okay, sorry, people on Facebook were popping up. Okay. The damn website. It is so well done. I have never seen this. Maybe someone else can tell me. Maybe I know I've been under a rock. Okay, so this is also, you guys have to remember, I've been gone for 4 to 5 years. Okay, there's a lot I'm still catching up on, and that's why maybe I tell you take this video with a grain of salt, because there's a gap I'm missing. If you, I feel like I'm in One Piece. We're missing the what is the 100-year? Is it the 100-year gap where no one knows anything about, and they're kind of figuring out One Piece right now? I love One Piece. If anyone One Piece fans out there, thumbs up, high five. But anyways, that's what it feels like for me. I feel like I'm missing a lot of information, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to go based on what I know right now. This is just impressive. It is organized. If you have any part that you have broken, you just go to the damn website, and they got everything you need possible, and they're reasonable. Okay, $15 for loading nozzle. If I were to take all the plastic loading nozzles on the market and get an average, no aluminum, I hate aluminum, right? Forget aluminum. But if I were to take all the average of them, you would get around $10 to $15. Okay, it's a fair, reasonable price. And they're tanks anyways. I love KJ nozzles. We used to buy the red ones back in the day. If you know the red ones, you know them, right? I literally have one on the wall there. It's part of the history. $9 bucking, okay? They got all the screws in the set. $13, that's fair, okay? Spring set, $8.50. Okay, inner barrel. Okay, with the inner barrel, we'll talk about it. I wouldn't buy the inner barrel, but I'm saying you can buy everything for the damn gun you need to, that if it breaks. Blowback housing unit. Okay, now if you want to get upgrade parts that are kind of like more colored, guess what? they got you covered. Now, is it a little bit limited? Yes. But this is what we're going to talk about, okay? But, so I'm going to put up here as the biggest pro, and it's taking first place is, I don't even know the correct words, guys. We'll put AVAIL, right? We'll abbreviate. Okay, that's just ability. Okay, you guys, no one's going to be able to read my shit. Availability, okay? That is the biggest pro. Why is that important? The reason why is, let's just say I get this, okay? Let's just say this gun is great, is perfect, and it works beautifully. But I get unlucky. I drop it and it breaks, right? If I can't go replace that part to get this function, I have a paperweight. I have an absolute paperweight. That's why Hi-Capas, right? This Hi-Capas have been my #1 pistol to go to. They're not even my favorite. My favorite is a Desert Eagle. I'm a sucker for Desert Eagles. Okay, I don't really care about the Hi-Capa, but I respect it and I understand what it is as a pistol primary user. So I love it, but it's not my favorite. Desert Eagle is my favorite. You understand? So if I can't rebuild my gun, it's a paperweight. The fact that these guys have a well done website, we should put availability and website. Okay, these are so impressive that they belong with it. It is part of the ecosystem. Okay, that's what SSP5 and the NOVRITSCH team has done, because we have the guy who created this, right? He created a really good Hi-Capa, and then we got to give it to the team. The team made it easy to go to a great, well-done website, availability, and then we're going to put down price. Now, look, a lot of people talk to me on Facebook, okay? I get a lot of people talking to me on Facebook, on messages, okay? People, let's just put this. This is like a 5.1 is $289, okay? People, I from Facebook, people, a lot of people were saying, hey, it's a ripoff. I don't even understand how people can even come to that conclusion. So I gotta be honest, and it's probably gonna be a little salty. And if you're one of those people, I'm sorry, but I'm not. There's just some things I think are just make no sense. And either A, for anyone who says this SSP5 is too expensive, has absolutely zero awareness, or zero, like, they just haven't built a lot of guns, or they haven't owned a lot of guns, or they haven't done like just research. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. This is e-bike. Okay, this is probably the the most bought Hi-Capa in the airsoft world. Okay, after that, second place would probably be Wii. Okay, you have the sucker at $160, right? Do you know how many parts you need to build, to buy for this? If you are using propane, if you are a heavy user. Remember, we are airsoft pistol primary users. I think people who say this probably aren't using airsoft pistol as the primary, or they're not really they're not educated in this world. It makes no sense. I have $160. Okay, so let's try to do some. I can already tell this video is gonna be long. Okay, we haven't even got to the actual thing. So 289 minus 160. We're not doing tax. So I have $129, guys, right? Oh shit! Wait, that slide is plastic. Oh, it's gonna crack here in the back. It's gonna crack right there in the back. Oh shit! Wait, the rear sight actually breaks too after a while. Oh wait. The safeties actually break after a while. Oh shit, wait, the guide bar breaks after a while. Oh shit, I'm already past that 129. Okay? So, anyone who says this is not a fair price is absolutely, I hate to say it, I'm sorry, they're full of shit. They don't know what they're talking about. This is a fair price. You have a gun that is ready to go. I have put a bag through this sucker. Okay, are there going to be some lemons out there? Are there going to be outliers out there? Yes. Okay, I've literally, I had a couple friends back in the day, before they moved to Taiwan, buy brand new TMs, come to me HSP, and in one day, their slide cracked. Okay, we're not talking about the outliers. We're talking about just the average user experience. I'm confident in saying that this is robust. You know why? Because it comes from KJ Works. He's done a great design, but KJ Works is who NOVRITSCH is working with. So they got the designer who's brilliant, but the factory that's producing it is KJ Works, and they build tanks. Okay, the KJ accelerator I have from 10 years ago is still alive. I don't know where he is, but he's still alive. Okay, still shoots to this day. Have I had to replace certain parts? Yes, of course I have, but it's still running. Okay, I know quality when I see it. I know long-term experience with it. So this price is more than fair. It is reasonable. There's no bullshit about this price. Now, the other stuff I can't speak on, but I don't care about the other stuff. I don't care about the SSP1 and the 2. Back in the day, people asked me to review the 1. I didn't care about it because KJ Works, it was too close to the KJ Works one. And I know they have one that was similar to SSP1. 2, it didn't feel special to me. This is the first one that is in its own class. Okay? So price is there. The speed, and I'm talking about speed of the slide, okay, is a pro. Okay, we're moving on to, so I think we've covered the availability, the website, and the price. So it is a fair price. If anyone wants to challenge me on that, go ahead, try to give me reasons, but I don't know how you can, okay? I don't know simply how you can. I bought the KP19. This costs more than the KP19. Yes, let's see how much the KP19 cost. Okay, we is going to be nothing on this level. Armored work, nothing on this level. Army armament, nothing on this level. EMG, nothing on this level. Okay, KJW Works is a great company, and this designer did a great job. So they're in the top of the notch. KP19. KJ Works. There we go. Okay, this was 155 USD, cheaper than a TM. Okay, so you got 130. So if you wanted to say, as an airsoft pistol primer player, and if you had to tell me, hey, KP19 or the SSP5, if you had to ask me which one do I want, as someone who's going to try to strive for the best of the best, it's a no-brainer. Okay, this is great. Don't get me wrong, it's still up there, but it's not the SSP5. Okay, you're moving this whole slide right here, right? You do not have a fixed barrel. You do not have a TDC, and I can't go on the website. I can talk to KJ Works, but it takes 2 weeks. And you know how I know, guys? I am so obsessed, and I have a I have a huge problem. You know that little spring I lost? I'm so obsessed that even though I 3D printed something and it works just fine, I have it working, that I sent a message to KJ Works to ask for the part, and they said, hey, what part do you have? It took me about 2 weeks, and it cost me $10 to ship a $2 piece. Okay, it's just how it is, and I don't care. I paid $10 for a little spring and a detent to get this back to its original state. That's how crazy I am. But it's also showing you guys that you have to go out of your way. I had to go on the website, find a message. I think I did the contact form, and then they took a couple of days to respond to me. I sent them back, hey, I need this part. She sent it back to me, okay, can you confirm? And then, you know what I mean? An email trail. I go to their website, I'm done. I can buy the parts I need myself on the website. Okay? That is unrivaled. Alright, so that's why these two have to go first. If I break anything on this, I am ready to repair it. No problem. If they're out of stock, fine, contact them, see how it is. Now, you could say in debate against that, well, what if this company goes under? Well, shit, that happens, okay? But I'm gonna put that in like the unknown. That would be like if we had more whiteboard, that'd be like the unknown. Okay, what if the company goes under? You know what I would tell you guys? If you love the SSP5 and it's your main gun, go to the website and buy like 5 nozzles, the parts for anything that breaks in the future, buy 5 of them. You know what I mean? Just stack them. You just stack them. That's it. If you're a speed softer and you play a lot, and one of the comments I know, they said they go through a lot in a week or something. They practice a lot. IPSC guys, just go buy, stack them. They're reasonable priced. Stack it. Simple solution. Okay. Now, so we have speed. Now I'm gonna put a diagonal. The accuracy is really good. Okay, but I'm putting diagonal because you guys remember, I'm picky. So I do not like aluminum inner brills, but it's fine. I don't know why it's kind of a trend now, but you know, I see some people saying it's. I was talking with one friend, and they came over, and I was like, "What the hell are they aluminum inner brill?" And they're like, and I think we came to the conclusion it's just swag, and they're kind of like new people that don't. You want steel inner barrel. I don't care what anyone says. You want steel inner barrel for rigidity and hardness. Why would you want a lightweight aluminum inner barrel? It doesn't make sense to me. But if there's new science and new like actual data, not some what's the new forms everybody uses? Reddit. I don't want some Reddit warrior or guy typing. Oh, I tested. Like shut up, man. Like I'm not gonna take that results unless it's scientifically proven. Okay, and to actually get that information is rare. Okay, I dismantled so many people in the past saying, oh, I did this test with the new bucking and it's so much better. And I remember typing back to them, well, how'd you test? Well, I tested in my backyard. I'm like, the hell? Oh, no wind. It's like, shut up, man. You need a warehouse. You need something like that. That one YouTube guy we talked about, the 4AED. You need something like that, but even they messed it up. They didn't even use an HPA. You know what I mean? I can dismantle their shit easily. So accuracy is me nitpicking. So anything we put a diagonal means like I'm nitpicking. Okay, and it's not reasonable because it's accurate out of the box. It's already done a great job. The next thing to do, oh, hey, my butter bought chocolate. Guys, come say hi to chocolate. Chocolate, look right here. Chocolate. Say hi to chocolate.
Chocolate.
All right. Wait, don't look at the camera. Okay. This is my brother. I'm gonna give him back chocolate. This just scared me, man. All right. I'll see you around. Anyways, they're doing the washer and laundry. Hey, actually, just don't do dryer right now. Is it okay? You can move it. What do you need to do?
I need to because it's his stuff.
Oh, his stuff? What are you gonna do? Washer or dryer?
I need to dry it because he needs to go to bed.
Oh yeah. He's gotta go to bed. Okay. You're gonna have to deal with the dryer. Okay. They're doing his sheets to go to bed.
How long do you need?
It's gonna be a while. Go ahead and do the dryer. That's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't think it'll pick it up. Okay, so we're on accuracy. The next thing is look at this. There are so many people who do not want to do frames. Okay, drilled you got a pre-drilled frame. You got rails on here. Okay. If you see what old TM looks like, you know what they do, guys? You know what old TM1 does? Does the DOR even come with the rail? I can't remember it comes with it. So maybe it's a thing now, but you got rails and you got, if you want to get any type of red dot mount on here, if you don't want to use this, you can. Okay, you can even put a gas pedal up here. So you got custom, so we're going to put frame, and that's a plus. There's nothing negative about it. Shit. Okay, you know what we need to do? We need to change this to a plus, and then we put like an asterisk to it, because this is where like, oh, it's Knuckles being Knuckles kind of shit, right? Because I'm not expecting this company for that price to do anymore. I think this is more than fair. They've done an excellent job. Okay, excellent job. I marked the frame because I love lightweight stuff, guys. Okay, advanced frame, it is just so much lighter, and I'm not expecting them to do that at this price range. Okay, maybe for the new one they'll figure it out somehow. I'm not sure, but what happened here? Did I do something? Was I trying to figure out something? Okay, anyways, let me continue. So I bet you they could figure that out. I know I'm excited to do. We're gonna do a speed we're going to do an SSP5 speed build. And I think the funny thing is the upgrades I want are already in that vein, already in that result. Okay, so we have accuracy. Accuracy goes with the whole TDC. We're going to put TDC. We're going to put fixed. Okay, it's insane. They did a great job here. It's a simple system, yet it works beautifully. Their blowback unit and how it runs, and I think they have it on their website. Okay, let me see. Let me see. So this is the customization where you guys can get. It's a little limited. Okay, so I would probably put that. It has to, you know what? It has to go in the cons, guys, because we're comparing this to a Tokyo Mario Hi-Capa, and you see all this stuff. You're not gonna get this customization with this SSP5. Because he's got a lot of his innovation in his upper, like they're paired together. So we are stuck with this upper. That's where most of his innovation comes through. The lower, there's not that many innovations. Okay, it's good quality, but not many innovations. We haven't had any innovations since, really, to be honest, the advanced frame. That's the most recent innovation I can think of, and I don't think there's any room. There's some things I would want, but we're not going to talk about that. So the first con would be, and I don't think it's a true con, by the way, guys. This is we're nitpicking it at this point. We're in Knuckles' crazy mind right now. Is the customization. If you don't know what you're doing, customization. This is hard to customize, and you know what? That's a big thing that airsofters love, especially airsoft pistol people. I know they love to customize. You know how many messages I get every damn day about if I have any old Infinity stuff? It's insane. People want the old Infinity stuff. People want certain things. They'll pay an arm and leg for this. The guys would come over and update me, like say, "Hey, tikis are nuts. Everyone's trying to get tikis." You know, so I understand there's a love. And there's like a culture behind customization. So SSP5 is hard in that department. So what you have to do if you want to kind of customize it is you got to get the critical and you got to buy it. So you have to go out of your way and you kind of have to know what you're doing. Because for example, this frame doesn't work with any grips unless you modify the frame. And I'll show you guys, because I think we're going to modify the frame. Just the grip screw here and the three screws work fine now. I don't need that frame indentation. I think it's a nice feature, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, you know, why did you guys do that? It's a little weird. Just a little weird. And I want to stip with it, but it's a little too deep, so I don't know. We'll figure it out. So customization is definitely one of the cons. Okay. I don't care for the red dot, but the red dot isn't part of the SSP5. So where do we put this? Well, I don't know where we put that. I gotta be honest. Okay, so a little bit about the red dot, guys. If you are serious, if you are an IPSC user or a speed CQB user and you use red dots, I would tell you go buy a real red dot. There's no reason you can't save up and buy a red dot. I see you IPSC users and speeds. I see your setups. All right, you know how many? Most of my friends a lot of them are playing for N1, and they'll come with a box of Hi-Capas, TM Hi-Capas, and I know there's like $5,000 sitting in there. Okay, go buy yourself a real red dot sight. Get the protection necessary to protect it. Okay, the difference is just unmatchable. Does this red dot work? Yes. Is it distorted and I don't like it? Yes. Okay, once you get used to shooting a real one, you're going to appreciate and understand why I'm nitpicking on this. So I don't want to put, it's not a con for it, because this is for SSP5, because you have to go out of your way to buy this. I would never go out of my way and buy this sight. It looks cool, but performance and efficiency, that's what I care about. Okay, I don't care about looks at the end of the day. If I'm trying to build the best airsoft pistol possible I can, right? I do love looks though, don't get me wrong guys, right? I do, but just right now we're talking about efficiency. We have that skirmisher mind and mindset right now. Okay, so red dot I don't care about. Trigger is not bad. I'm gonna give it a plus. Okay, it's about a pound, and I'm going to show you guys on camera, but I'm going to put a little asterisk next to it because I want my kind of trigger. Okay, and you'll see my trigger versus the stock one, but this is good for a stock trigger. Is it? No, I'll probably say okay. It's good for if you've never shot like a true high-end Hi-Capa. I don't think you'll notice the difference. I'd probably say this is like if you play video games, when you go from 140, if you go from 30 frames, on your monitor to 144, it's a huge difference. If you go from 30 to 60, it's a huge difference. Okay, but if you go from 144 to like 180 or something, or even 200, 240, it's like, shit, I can't really tell. You know what I mean? You start have diminishing results. So if you haven't experienced anything like that, you're not going to feel it. But this is a good trigger. It's a 1 pound, but I want it to be sharper for me. So I probably say trigger is good, but it works well. I would probably change the trigger out. I have a big hands. Like I said, we could do a full video on trigger, but I don't know if we need that. You guys can probably just Google that. But I will choose a different trigger for me, for making this more fit to me. And we'll see if we run into problems or not. Okay, that's where it's like, okay, because back in the day, you can't really customize KJ Works back in the day. They were not TM friendly, and we'll see how TM friendly this is. So now that I've shot the rounds, I'm okay to start customizing and start changing it to the way I want it. I'm fine-tuning it to my needs. So you have to figure out what your needs are. Okay. Oh, you know what another con is? I don't like the mags. I don't care for the mags, and I think they're expensive. I think they're actually too expensive. That's the only thing I think is expensive, and the thread adapter. You can buy this thread adapter. I know it's not a standard one. You can buy it anyways, though. I found a bunch on 6mm for like $5. I think it's like $9 or plus, and I think it's under $5 for this thread adapter. I'm like, whatever, just go buy a thread adapter. Or honestly, everything else is so fair price. You might as well just buy from them and call it a day. Okay, so watch out. It's not a one-to-one mag. I gotta be honest, guys. I actually ended up not really using them that much. They work, but I just wasn't crazy about them. I've been testing this guy out a lot more. I've been testing him out, and been testing out these guys actually. Okay, so these are the ones that I've been abusing lately. And then HPA. HPA's been being used a lot. I'm just not crazy about these. And then they're really heavy, and they're expensive. They're like $38. For $38, I'd rather buy it like a Garter lightweight one, or I'd rather buy save another $30, $40, get the CNC ones. So I'm not crazy about these mags at all. They don't do anything for me. All right. So that's mag. What else? Customization. Biggest problem is if you want to modify this to put this on a TM, you need this hop-up unit, right? So what if this hop-up unit goes out? So that is customization. So that if you don't get this part, and you have to manually modify your frame to put on any of the grips. So you've got some work to do, and we did a video on this, so go ahead and watch that video. It wasn't a one-to-one on everything, so you got to do some work. So that's customization. Mag I don't care about. The accuracy, range is good. All right, it's no problem smashing shit at 50 feet. Okay, absolutely no problem. I know the power could be a little bit more, but I'm still going to give it good. Because the reality is I can fix that, okay? I'm doing upgrades, okay? So let's see what we do Okay, so I guess range, power, and accuracy are all going to be affected because we're going to change the inner barrel out, right? TDC fixed outer barrel, fixed inner. It's just the whole system's fixed. Okay, it's brilliant. You got this little part right here that's just, you know, didn't have to be done because it's going to operate without this regardless. It'll be fine. Like if you lose this part, not a big deal. It's still relatively really fixed in here. Okay, this is just like it's kind of like that extra step that didn't need to be done, but it's so thoughtful that I appreciate the little details. It's what makes this SSP5 so good and why I appreciate it. It's like that TTI mag, right, guys? Because I keep on talking about it. If you haven't seen it yet, let me show you guys. Where you hide it, buddy? Oh, here you go. Like, this is TTI's new mag. They didn't have to do the second pin right here. They didn't have to. They could have been lazy and just copied every other TM, like a Glock mag on the market and done that, but they didn't. They added reinforcement right here to help lock this lip in place. And you see how nice this plastic is, the quality is, and they're doing like a nylon glass fiber mixture. Okay, they don't have to do that, but they chose to do it, and it's still a reasonable price. These are companies I want to reward with good views, good video, good press, and then I want to go buy a set for myself. I'm buying 4 of these, so I have 5 for my Glocks. Okay, that's how much I like it, and for the AP. Okay, so SSP feels the same way. This isn't necessary, and you could lose it, and it still function fine. But it's a nice improvement. So, okay, what else? Durability. Okay, durability is great. I want to see. I can't wait until I get to like. Maybe I want to see how this guy feels after like 5 bags. You know. Maybe 6 bags. That's like what? 4 bags is 10K. 10K. I'd like to see this at 20K. You know, I'm trying to figure out in my head. Okay, what's the first part to break? Because I'm trying to look for damage. You know, I'm trying to look for damage. Oops, drop that. This is it. It doesn't even look like I shot a bag through it. Okay, right, guys? This does not look like I don't feel like I've shot 5,000 through it. That's it. Okay, well, I did re-lube it and clean it a little bit, but because you know we went on a trip and it went into the sand, and then in the backyard I dropped in the dirt. But other than that, that's it. Okay. I like the original setup. Okay, I'm not crazy about. Is this the one that has it? No, this one. Okay. I think the original one is so good that I wouldn't use this unless you're trying to pair it with like a lightweight. So we're gonna do that speed build for the upgrades. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna combine it with 5KU because that's budget and KGW's budget. So we're gonna, NOVRITSCH's budget. So we're gonna put them together. That's what we should do, and that's what I'm excited for. So I need to get the 4.3. I want to buy the colored parts, just make it cool looking. Well, actually, we'd want it in black, because if I'm like trying to min-max everything, okay. But there is so much rigidity in here, guys, that it just does not move. It's a very well done system here, okay. And the blowback unit is so unique. It's like a hybrid. It's a built-in. It's a built-in blowback unit, okay? And I don't know if you should see from the video we've done, right? This is all that's moving, okay? So they've done a smart job here in making this. It's like a plastic, right? I will say the only thing is you gotta take it out. It's a little pain in the ass, but my split slide, you guys can see. Oh, you might not be able to see. It's the Hulk split slide. I built a lot of them back in the day, but they actually didn't make a lot of them. I think I bought probably like 10 myself. And I built all of them, and those went really fast. I love those. I don't know. I have the 6-inch version, 7-inch version, and then that's the 5 version. I wish they made a 4.3 version, but now we have these guys. Okay. Okay, let's get this out. Okay. Like, ingenious. I feel like maybe this will be the first thing to go, but at the same time, I don't think so. There's not a lot of pressure on it. Okay. This technically, guys, does not. Okay. Okay. I forget. Whenever you take this off, it kind of, you have to play with it. Take it off here. Let me. Okay. Look at it. This does not move. And you guys know I always talk about less moving parts is better. So the reality of this ever breaking, good luck. I don't think this is ever going to break. Now I know people, this has been around a lot longer than I've been around using this, okay? I only have a bag to it. I only got 5,000 plus BBs to it, and that's not realistically that much. It's a lot in this short amount of time, especially while testing the other guns, so I think I've done a good job of like abusing it as quick as possible. But like thinking about it, now you can see there's still dirt in here. But anyways, this isn't moving. And if you do a good job of blue Loctite everything and being diligent and maintaining your gun, you're not going to have issues with this. Okay, this is the only moving part. This right here, your spring, right? Your spring, and then your guide plug. Okay, the guide rod isn't really moving, but you can see it took a little chunk out of it, but that's okay. Like, it's going to be okay. I'm not worried about that. You can polish that shit out anyways. So I'm probably going to take apart the hammer assembly, see if I can polish anything. I want to do customization on the trigger area. So let me see if we can. Okay, I'm gonna do the test for you guys. I know it feels like about a pound. Okay, let's get the test in here. It's got to be at least 1 pound or so. Okay, I think where I'm used to is probably you'll see on mine. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do it a couple times. Okay, let me put this back on, okay? Because we need this to be down, actually. Yeah. I should have tested it before. That's my bad, guys. There we go. Let's clear that. Start over. Okay, there we go. That's much better. Straighten this out. Okay. Okay, let's do a couple more. Okay, good. That's better. It's not a 2-pound trigger pull, guys. Okay. You guys see that? That's the average, okay? 1 pound and 10 ounces, okay? Just right under 2 pounds. It's good. It's a nice feel. Like I said, if you've never shot like a fully tuned, fully kitted out Tim Hi-Capa by some, you got to shoot it by someone that knows what they're doing. Okay, I've seen a lot of people say, hey, no offense to them, but they would bring their guns over to me and I'd shoot in, there's a difference. Okay, it's still good, but there's a difference between like a fully tuned one and then like halfway. Okay, now you guys won't be able to, you know, experience the trigger in person, but I can show you on the numbers. You'll see it. Okay, so let's clear it all. I don't know if you guys can even tell from just me pulling it. We'll do it 5 times. You guys see? Alright, so that's what I want the SSP5 to be by. This is my baby. He's been through hell with me. Look, if you ever swim by my place, you can come shoot it and you'll see it. I'm confident that if you shoot enough Hi-Capas, you'll feel the difference. So that's where I want this SSP5 to be. So I have my guidelines, and that's a fully kitted one, fully modded, fully tuned, you know, kind of under. Like, now I know that's going to be, for some people, that's a little crazy because you don't want to be under that weight. That's like, I grew up with that, okay? On airsoft world. Now real steel completely different. Okay, you got people's lives in hand and matter, right? This is airsoft IPSC, and just plain skirmish. All right, my finger is the safety. Okay, so I don't want to hear anything. Oh, that's dangerous. It works for me and I like it. That's my personal preference. All right, you guys will have personal preference. Trust me, I built for people who wanted 2-pound trigger pulls, 3-pound, 4-pound, as high as 5-pound. And 5-pound is, I think those guys are doing more, like the 5-pound was for the Glock guys, okay, who did production. I'm sorry, is it production limited? I think production. They wanted 5 pounds, okay. And then for 2011s, it was around like 2 pounds, 1.5 pounds was like pushing it. You can go check Atlas, you can go check out Infinity in Real Steel World. You'll see they're around there for Real Steel World. And for airsoft, I think we can push it more because it's, okay, yeah, we're getting off topic. All right, so these are the upgrades I want. Okay, I want my trigger to be my way. Okay, I want the barrel changed with the bucking. The bucking works fine, guys. The bucking, absolutely no problem. It's a G-style bucking. If you know, it's a standard one that's been around forever, and I'm currently testing out. And I thought, why not a better time to do this? I bought Mr. Hop-Up, and I think with how the design is in there, I want to try it out. I'm curious, so I'm going to put this sucker in here, right? And I've always looked for TDC, guys. I came from the sniper world. I used to use the G10, or was it the G-Spec, VSR10, whatever. I love that, and I did a CQB style TDC, and I would run that stuff. And that's where from them, they're the ones that educated me about TDCs. And this is like 15 years ago, a long time ago. Okay, now it's like, why is it not Hi-Capa? Eventually, I built my own 3D printed one in the future. I mean, not in the future. During that time, I never did a video on it. I still haven't found it, but anyways, I like flat hop-up buckings that go with it. That's just the way I am. I don't think there's anything wrong with this one. It works fine, but remember I told you, these are where I'm kind of like, I'm nitpicking. Okay? So, trigger is going to be, I'm going to change the trigger. Okay, so I want it along, it's going to be along. I want to change the TB is going to be trigger bow or trigger bar. Okay, I'm going to probably check out the hammer assembly, and if it needs polishing, just to smooth it up. I want it buttery smooth in there, so we're going to polish it. Anywhere I see any friction or anything, right? And then I want to change the leaf spring or adjust it, but I'm probably going to change the leaf spring. KJW work leaf springs are usually thick, so I'm going to change it to a thinner one, either Cal, or I would love to review CL. I'm waiting for Evite to replenish it. I don't know where the hell it is. Okay, it's just I've been waiting. I even put me on the wait list for it. So we're gonna do a long trigger because I got big hands. trigger bar. I want the trigger bar. I love my titanium Nova one. It's my favorite trigger bar. I think it, because I've been trying to search, guys. I don't see anyone. I can't find Nova making it anymore. I'm currently researching myself to see how to make it. So I might, if I can figure out how it's made, I will do a small run of titanium trigger bars. And I'll keep some for myself to put into my customers who are crazy like me. And then if I have any extras, we'll sell it out to you guys if you want them. But I want titanium trigger bars. If not, I'm gonna have to just settle for the Airsoft Masterpiece steel ones, because I want that little adjustable part on it. I love it, and I like how durable they are. They're really thick. So I do like the Airsoft Masterpiece one. But if I'm trying to nitpick and build, crazy speed, I want the titanium bar. It's a lot lighter. Polishing and then leaf spraying. Okay. So barrel bucking, I'm going to trade those out. We got this guy, so we can use TM. I don't have to mod the original one. I was already prepared to modify it. Okay, so barrel bucking, and then frame. I want a 5KU frame. $75. Okay, we're either going to use a 3.9 or a 4.3, but most likely I'm going to use a 3.9. I want it to be light as possible. And then 5KU frame. And then I want a different grip. I don't know if I consider it a con, but I don't know that, I think this is the personal preference, so I can't put in the con, but I get really sweaty. Okay, so I've been outside shooting and I'm sweating. This doesn't feel grippy at all. It feels like it slips out of my hand. Okay, I'm used to really grippy stuff. Okay, look, my stippling sucks. I'm not good at stippling, but this is what I did for my Glock, and I just need that I need that grippy texture. Okay, this is my GHK, and this is what I've been shooting with. So I need that grip, and I don't think that I can even stipple this with how it is. I'm gonna try, but I don't want to ruin it because it's a nice grip anyway. So that's why I'm a little. So I might just trade out grips, but that means 5KU frame I'll be able to. So the reality is I could leave this alone and just build a whole new lower. You guys know what I'm saying? But I kind of don't want to do that. I want to use as much as I can with this guy. So I don't know. I'm thinking again. Maybe I just buy a whole SSP5 and I leave this guy alone. And maybe we designate him as our stock one. So this is where I'm conflicting. But at the end of the day, guys, you can see the pros. There's not many cons I can. I'm trying to shit on this thing, and you guys know how I would. I am literally trying to shit on it right now, and I just simply can't. There's nothing bad about it. He's done such a good job. Okay. It's an easy to maintain system. You can upgrade the important things. The inner barrel. Look, even if you don't buy this, you can still change out the inner barrel bucking. Will you have to do some work? Yes, you will have to do some work. But it's not that. I don't think it's that insane or hard. But at the same time, if you're not crazy like me, the inner barrel bucking is gonna work great. It does a good job. It's very accurate. Okay. This is 53 minutes. I know at 60 minutes it cuts me off and switches into 2. I don't want to do that. It's annoying. I'm sorry this is such a long video, guys, but what I'll try to do, since I feel better that I've talked about it now, is I will try to make a short video where we have just all this ready. This will be ready. So we'll have this will be the unedited version. Okay, we're not editing it, but the other one will just be TLDR video. And I'll just run through these fast as possible. And if there's anything I missed, then I'll have time to think about it. So I'll have time to upload the video, think about it, and see if there's anything I missed. Because I don't think this video is even complete. I know there's probably some things I'm blanking out and I'm missing because I don't ever script shit. So that's why I know my videos aren't that good. All right. I know people who probably plan and do that stuff better. It just it makes more sense to do so. Okay. I just want to applaud him. It's refreshing after 4 years to come back to something that's innovative and really pushed airsoft in a good direction. Okay, like it still feels strong. I know I could do, but I was bending that. Okay, it is good. They've done a good job here. I'm trying to think about anything else I could say. You know what I'd like to see in the SSP6 if you mix a new one? I'd like to see full ambi. I don't think I've ever seen full ambi unless you modify, and I know that's probably actually a hard thing. I can't remember if I told him but if we could do full ambi, slide release and magazine release, it would be kind of cool. Or like you give it to the option to the user. Cause I feel bad. You know what I feel bad? I feel bad for left-hand users. I'm ambidextrous, so I can use both hands. But you know, after you realize there's not a lot of left-hand users, but where I think that will help separate them is now, because in speed, and I'm imagining, because I did it back then, I would do a lot of stuff. It's like I need my left hand or I need my right hand, so I would just switch to the other hand. But it was so hard to navigate the system, right? It's not as easy. So it would be nice. That would be like an evolution, because I'm wondering, man, how do you evolve from this? So that's like, I've been running my brain ever since I got this, and there's a couple of things I probably would talk about. That could be another whole video of like, oh, I would love to see this happen in the next version, but I don't know if I'll do that. But I want to see what it comes with. I don't think I need to jump in. You know, I don't want to. I feel like that's kind of rude too. I don't know. I'm more conflicted on that, but that is one thing I'd like to see. I think that much I don't mind saying is ambies right here and here. I don't know how, but okay, well, I do know how to do this. I do this in the 1911 style. That one works actually really well. It replaces this part, and it's like an interchangeable grip safety. It's actually really cool. I can show it to you guys. A real steel company did it, and I forget who ported it over in airsoft. So it's been done before. For this, that would be unique. It'd have to be a tool change, and I guess that would annoy people. Yeah, how else would you take it out? I don't know. I think it'd be cool, be an add-on. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop here. This is an insanely long video. This is the only thing that's kind of getting beaten up. But that's okay. These are just short silk guys. You guys can go buy a stack, no problem. Okay, he's almost there. In reality, I'm pretty sure this is how it came, but the rubber was here first. You know, I probably just inverse it if you want to, but then people say it's not absorbing impact. I don't know. That's a weird area too. There's so many debates these days. But I stand by everything I said, guys. Round of applause for the SSP5. Hands down, if you made it this far, do yourself a favor and go buy yourself an SSP5 if you do not have one and you're like an airsoft pistol nut. You should own one. Just get the 4.35 one or 6.0, whatever you need best for your field. They've done an excellent job, and I'm looking forward to doing the videos. We will do the videos on the upgrades, but right now I have to sit and think about what I want to do, because part of me doesn't want to ruin the integrity of this gun, and part of me is willing to buy another SSP5 and to mod it the way I want. So I don't know. If you guys made it this far, you can tell me what you think we should do. If anyone makes it this far. Alright, I'll take it easy, guys. Thank you. Big shout out to NOVRITSCH. It's not the end of the series, but this is the culmination of getting the back through it, testing it out for about a month, and getting the feel for it. I can now wholeheartedly say it's 2 thumbs up for me. It's the real deal. He's got his shit in order, right? The priorities are there. Big thanks to him for creating something so cool and powerful for the airsoft pistol community. Okay? Excellent work.